Hello, 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 everybody. It is the 14th of January. I'm stoked. I'm happy with some of the stuff that's going on. OConnect, we were on last night, worked like a charm. I am so proud to be even associated with that, and the company itself. As you read the bottom, I want to thank everybody involved. I'm gonna give you a story. We found that some of the profiles were not showing up. Uh, Me too. Okay. Uh,
I mean,
so I got a hold of Julie Wynn, who makes, who can do Google Sheets better than anybody in the planet. She's very good, and she deserves credit for this. So I asked her to do one, very simple, and let's get people to sign it that do not have their profiles. It worked out fine. We had a lot of people. It doesn't matter how many. We had them come in. We had enough information. I was thinking after looking at it myself with Chris, and it looks like there's a certain date that this took effect. Then I went into a webinar last night, and the amazing Janet Butler, as soon as I said it, she goes, "You're right. It's somewhere around this date." And I said, "Okay, that's it." Went back, reported it to Mr. Kamal and Ash, and within a few hours, I'm getting messages. My profile's back. My profile's back. What it was, it just a simple little code. Some little thing happened. So that's what happens. That is what I call teamwork to make the dream work. Everybody was involved. Now, we did have a few people, and I'm going to make this clear, that why does Marty need my email? Why is Marty trying to get this? I want to give you a news flash.
be
We,
careful.
when we collected, I don't know how many thousands. I would not, just to give you a news flash, trade any of my positions for anyone else in the whole company. Okay? I don't want anybody's stuff. I have logged in. I want to help people. I'm not out. I'm not going to take something. By the way, it's just your own mail. I didn't get your back office. I didn't want your back office. I'm trying to help you. So if you're ever, and I mean this, if something comes out and we're asking you for something to try to help you, and you're thinking, I don't want Marty to have it. I don't want Chris to have it. Don't give it to us. No, I mean, don't. I don't want to force anybody into doing anything. And if you think that conniving fat guy from New Jersey is trying to get something from you, don't do it. Most people know me and know I wouldn't do that. But anyway, it worked. I'm stoked. I'm so happy because the results was within an hour. Kamal wrote back and said, "Yep, we think it's the time and the date too." Boom, they did it, and I'm telling you, they did not go to thousands and do it individually. It was one issue that happened. What we found out was it was the older positions, the ones where we paid September 1st or whatever, and then they did extensions. It was sometime during an extension. So we're good. I just want to say good news. I love good news. There's always good news in Onpassive. You have a pothole, you have a blip, but we get through it. It's not a problem. So I'm absolutely stoked. Red will not be on at 11. It's Sunday. He doesn't usually come on anyway. He's going to be in Heroes at 2 o'clock. Now, another thing, be happy, share what we have. And like I had said, and we've always said, in Onpassive, you can walk, you can run, or you can soar. It's up to you. I do not want people to think that when I talk or Chris talks or Mr. Mufareh himself, and I'm not comparing myself to him, when he brings up things about you being able to soar, he's not telling anybody to do anything. But I just look at it like this. We were given a supercar. It was built for us on a super track. Why not slam that gas pedal to the floor? That's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to. Chris is going to, but we're going to do it in our own ways. Okay, we're going to do it in our own way that we want to do it. I do have a young kid from Bangladesh that's working on my YouTube channel. He is a superstar, and I'm really stoked, and he's helping me a lot. It's little details. It's what I want to do, right? Don't copy me, copy you, because I'm meeting all of you all the time. And Acid said this to me privately. He said it out in the open. He said it to Chris. He's amazed of the treasure inside each one of you. The more you talk, the more you do. And I want to tell you something. Chris and myself, I know when he talks to him privately and I do, do you know what I do? We point out diamonds in the rough. We point out people that made a difference. When I go to a webinar, besides hearing, Marty, I only got one question. That's not one of my favorites. But when you hear somebody talking and you hear their thought on what they're saying, you go, wow, that person has something. To me, that's the funnest part of Onpassive. And Ash loves it. Friday, we had a get together in Oron's. I don't even know what the name of it is. Oron, we love you. Friday night, the friends and family, whatever. Okay. Whatever it is, it's a great show. Ash came on and he was relaxed and he had a good time. He even said, I'll be back next week. Cool. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of fun. He came in and what he did was he explained the power of having a domain. And it couldn't have been done better. I attempted it before he came because I didn't know he was coming. Then he came in and slammed me underneath the carpet and rug and behind the furniture and said how it really works. But the point was that the beauty of what he said, and this is what, if you wrap it all up, he said this. When I was building businesses, whatever it was, any company he went into, when he decided to come online, he became a super affiliate. Am I blowing air up his pants? Yes. Why? Because it's fact. I respect people that master something. He was a master distributor. And he learned what tools he needed. If he went to a business, and this is a fact, he'd go to a business, he found out how it worked, he found out what the pay structure was and how to max it out, and he did it right as soon as he could. Then he would go, okay, how can I help people come up? That's who he was. So he built systems to give to people so that they could climb the same ladder, without a doubt. And because most of the businesses he was in, the CEO was in hiding. They're in the shadows. You never know who they really are. So when the company would die, because most of them die, has nothing to do with Mufareh, they wanted somebody to blame. Of course, that's human instinct. Where'd everybody go? The one that shines the most, it must be his fault. That's the way some people are. It's sad. And that's what happened. But the point was, all said and done, he got to the point and said, you know what? I can't, there is nothing there that he really wanted. He wanted so everybody could run up the same ladder. It's not steeper for some, it's not harder for some. So he said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take all the packages that I would want and need to be successful. I'm going to put them under one roof. And I'm not going to have a ladder for everybody. I'm going to have an elevator. If you come into the elevator and you push top floor, you're going to the top floor. You don't have to walk. You don't have to crawl. There's no effort. Just push the button. You're in it. You win it. You go to the top. That's Onpassive. Guys, it doesn't get any easier. He built a system for his mind, for himself, and scaled it out to the world. Please take advantage of it. That's exactly what happened. He explained it the other night. It was perfect. Perfect. So when he did it, if you get a chance, that video is out there. I asked him if it could go public. It did. It's on my channel. It's on Chris's channel. I don't know who else. Go look at it. It's also in the back office. Check it out. It's very, very powerful. Real estate is the most powerful thing you can do, online and off. The only difference is offline. Look at McDonald's. They own some of the most of the real estate. I think they're the highest owned real estate company in the world. Why? Every McDonald's owns the land that it's on. They decided to do that way back when Ray Kroc started. Not only am I going to put a building on that land, I need to own that land. That's called leveraging. I'm going to make money with burgers, and I'm going to make money with the land the burgers are made on. Powerful. Same thing online. What is property online? It's digital. What is that? It's called a domain. The Alexa rating is very strong for people. Companies want to be top of the Alexa rating. Ask wants you to be top of the Alexa rating. And until we wrap our head around what he's trying to do for us, once you do, nobody will stop you. That's where I'm at. That's where Chris is at. And I see people every day finally going, oh my God, look what we have. So please, boom. I'm going to go back to one other thing. If you're going to a YouTube channel that does not promote and believe what we believe, you are feeding the enemy. You are feeding the negative. If you want to subscribe to a channel and look at the information, you don't like me, that's okay. Go to Chris, go to Robin, go to Julie, go to, I don't care who it is, somebody on Onpassive that is telling the truth and really believes in the company. If you go to a negative, nasty person that's running a webinar and doing YouTube videos that are talking about Mr. Mufareh, the company, me and you, I'm a superstar there. Without me, they wouldn't have half their videos, and that's okay. But if you get there to look at it, it's pretty sad. Please don't do that. Now, if you want to go there, go ahead, but don't be lukewarm. You're in Onpassive or you're not. If you're not, go. It's okay. Some people, that's what they live on, negativity. I have nothing against them. I feel sorry for them because they're why? What are they getting out of it? Every time we prove more, they just listen. You can't out talk someone that's not looking for the truth, because no matter what happens, not true. We have our advertisement going up to Burj Khalifa. Yeah, but that's just trick photography. I mean, no matter what happens, they're going to find an answer. And if you're listening to that garbage, you believe in it. Don't do that. That to me is crazy. If you are subscribed, unsubscribe. If you are there and you hear something negative, report them. If it's not true, fight for what you believe. Otherwise, leave. Let them do it. They wouldn't have anybody if the founders didn't go. I don't care who they are. I don't care what the name of them are. I don't care. Now, another thing. We are our brother and sister's keeper. If you see a post by a moron, man or woman, that is claiming something about Onpassive that you know from your core is a lie and it's going to hurt you, and when I mean you, it's going to hurt the company, please let me know. Let the company know. Don't even warn them. Let me know. I've been online a long time. We can find them. We will find out. And if they're a founder spreading a lie, we can boot them out. And that would make me very happy. Sounds negative, but somebody that's going to hurt the company or hurt everybody that I know in Onpassive, I will have a celebration watching their ass get kicked out the front door or back door of Onpassive. Nothing would make me more happy. I can't stand that kind of crap. All of us have come too far. We have a lot of time, and we care for each other. We listen to each other every night. So don't let that stuff happen. I've got people coming up. Oh, there was a question last night, and this is for founders. When we were doing the post to no founders, and this goes for anybody that asked the question, should customers be filling this out? Okay, for one thing, that question is ridiculous. Let me tell you why. How many customers, regular customers, have access to founders? Hold on, let me get my calculator. 0. They don't even know what founders is. So if you're asking the question, you're saying, how are they going to know that's even there unless you shared it with a customer? And if you did that, go to the doctor, tell them to cut your head open, take that baboon brain out, and give yours back. Please, just tell them you want to switch back and give that orangutan back what he has, because that's ridiculous. Customers are not us. Do not bring them into the world of founders. It's not good, and they don't need to hear that. They don't need. They're not in the journey. They're in here to use the products. They don't need to hear any unnecessary crap. And you are not there to be support for customers. Customers have support. Let them use support. Most of the people that want to help and do this, They don't even have their crap together. Take care of you, take care of your founders, and let them do what they do. Please. They will be taken care of. I mean that. So, not being negative. This is not negative. I'm being upfront. It's called blunt. I'm a blunt person. I want it because I care, and we got to take care of it. We got to worry about what we got to worry about. Got people asking me stuff like that. I'm like, what planet are they from? I'm not mentioning names. But anyway, so things are good. I believe this coming week's going to be powerful. In fact, I'm pretty sure every week's powerful. Look for anything. Tuesday, the new version of OConnect is due to take effect. If it doesn't happen at 12:01 a.m. Tuesday, do not, repeat, do not contact Chris Johnson. Even though that crazy nut will answer and try to reply to you, I'm begging you, don't call him. It will happen. He can't help himself that he has to try to fix. He can't fix. The stuff you're asking him, he can't do. And it bothers him that he can't do it. But we can't do some of this stuff. So just be respectful. We've gone this far. We don't have, listen, they're doing everything. Just calm down. We're going to be okay. Um, if you got stressed out or something, go to Umino and play trivia. Concentrate on a bunch of questions that you don't have any clue what the answer is. That's what I do. Anyway, no, but have fun. Let's get together. Everything's working out really well. If you have a Q&A and you got a question, go to O Heroes today at 2 o'clock. Red's going to do a recap, I guess, of the week. I believe that's what he said. So he'll be there. And if you have any questions, they will answer it. They're one of the only one webinars that are actually giving all the answers now, still. I'm going to turn it over to Chris because I've been running my mouth the whole time. Chris had an experience this morning. We're not going to talk about it live, but for some reason, the first thing he said to me was this private moment that he had. And I sat there going, and this went on 10 minutes. And I had a lot of issues. And I said, you do not need to ever tell me this story again. Then we first come on here and he went, Marty, you're not going to believe it. Blank, 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 blank. And I went, you've got to be kidding. So if you want to know what happened and you're going to see why I'm shocked, ask him privately. We can't say it here. But guys, you got to ask him privately, Chris, what happened that made Marty turn red and wonder, what? I don't want to hear this. Anyway, all joking aside, here's Chris Johnson.
Well, thank you for that introduction. Anywho, and I'm going to say to everyone out there, Heroes is the place to go ask your questions, not a corporate webinar, to be honest with you, just to put that out there. Every Sunday, the Heroes go on there with some pretty good people who know just about everything that you need to know. And that is the place you should be asking questions, never a corporate webinar. Hint, hint, get the what I'm saying here. Corporate webinars are not for Q&As. They're for getting information. They're for expressing your excitement about what Ash Mufareh just dropped on us, but they're not for Q&As. Just remember that. Go to the Heroes. I'm going to say happy birthday. Della Casale has got a birthday. Happy birthday to you. I did not realize you were that of age, but you look pretty good for that age. I had a lot of questions last night, and now they're all being answered. And Marty is correct. I get quite a few people that send me things, and I do try to help you, but some things I couldn't help you. And as soon as we took the post out of the back office down about the blank profile, I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning answering people. Chris, the profile's gone. I know. We listen. If something is taken out of the back office that we put up there, that means it's finished. We got all the information we needed. All the data was gathered, sent to Ash so they can look at what's going on. So don't panic if we put something up and it's gone. It's gone for a reason. Otherwise, if we still had the reason, it would still be there. But we don't. I got 2 or 3 people right away in the last hour. Chris, what happened to the form? My profiles are blank. I said, go check them again. Oh, they're there. All right, that's what we're talking about. So we love that kind of that's exciting for me. Um, I myself don't have a lot to say today, believe it or not, like I always say, but I do want to let you know I am scheduled to leave tomorrow after myself and Marty's live at 10 o'clock. My travel times will be between 11 o'clock and about 4 every single day. That's what I plan on doing, depending on the weather. Now, we had some good weather here. I got to do some shoveling today, snow and rain, but I will be leaving tomorrow after our live, and I'm heading for Ohio. Now is the best time to either send me an email, like people have been doing, or a Facebook message, because when I'm driving, I will not be looking at my phone, but I will have an idea of who wants to meet where. I'm going to try to get in one spot. So if I get in Ohio, Ohio's the longest state, and I can stop somewhere where I can get everyone together that want to meet. That would be easier for me. It would be great for me. I do have a dog, I like to remind you, and I can't go for hours like in. I know people are saying, let's do this, let's do that. That's great. But I just want to be able to see a bunch of people from Ohio, and then the next state and the next state. Do a quick, funny live, show the excitement of a passive and where we're going and what we're doing, and plus fun for me. This is going to be a blast for me. You have no idea. But I just want to let everyone know that I'm leaving tomorrow at about between 10, well, right after about 11 o'clock, I should be going to the gas station, filling up the bus, and then I'm on the road. So remember that. Now, if you want to contact Marty about, and it's not a lot of people in Ohio, there are, but, and want to see Chris, get it to Marty. Marty will call my phone, or you can call me through Facebook Messenger if you have my Facebook um, and stuff like that. So, but it's on. I'm excited. I have I have 48 hours of work to do on a 24-hour day today, including the shoveling the snow, finishing the rest of the packing. I have to do my neighbor's snow. And then I got to clean my house completely and make sure everything's okay because I'm going to be gone. I have people that's coming in now and checking it and all that. So, but again, Ohio, here I come. At this time tomorrow, I should be somewhere. No, at this time tomorrow, I'm almost ready to leave. But 5, 6 hours into it, I'm not going to travel past 4 o'clock. Tomorrow is Martin Luther King Day. Happy birthday to Martin Luther King, by the way, in case I forget. And it should be make travel a little easier. It won't be so congested with people going back and forth to work. So I'm going to try to move as fast as I can. Plus, it's cold in Ohio, like Michigan, and I really want to get to the warmer states. So if I don't get you on the way there, I promise you I will get you on the way back. Remember that. I'm going to be all over the place. So on that note, Ash Mufareh, I appreciate what you've done. Muhammad Kamal, thank you for all the help. I know, Dominique, you sent Marty the information. I'll get back to you on that, but I still would like your contact information. I'm getting through Marty. Marty Dominique Henderson sent you probably email or something. Send me that so I can respond to him. We are moving and grooving. Everything. I used to like when Ash say we're not behind schedule. We're right on time. Why? Because if everything was wrong, yeah, we wouldn't have a schedule, but he's fixing things as we go. And I love one thing he said the other day, if you listen to it. He said, I don't really want to talk about things until they're completed. Because in the past, he would say something and people get all crazy and they would take it a lot farther than they should have. Ash doesn't want to talk about something that he brought up to us a while ago that's happening. It's being built right now, but he doesn't want to talk about it until it's completed. And I agree with him on that. Because what happens is when he goes out and talks about a new product, people go ballistic. They start making their own videos and they don't have a clue what they're talking about. And I want to put that out there. Um, there's a lot of times that Ash puts things out, and we have some creative minds out there that say, "Oh, I could do this," and they put out their own information on it. That's not what we should be doing. Not what we should be doing at all. We should be listening and waiting for Ash Mufareh to come out with what he's got. Are you pointing your finger at me, or did you lose your mic?
My head said beep beep and went dead,
Uh,
so I had to put my cable in. I'm
Okay.
okay.
All
I'm
right.
go
So
ahead. I'm okay.
that's the key. Ashman Farr said it the other day. I don't like talking about things until they're completed. And I love that he said that because in the past, even myself, remember when we first started those staff, we put everything out there. We were going crazy with it. And what do? They completely changed the whole thing. And I'm really excited to see that. But that's as much as I'm going to say. Don't go into it until Ash Mufareh shows us what exactly it is. Same with Oblast. Everyone says, Chris, when are you going to start doing Oblast? Chris did Oblast probably too early, to be honest with you. We didn't know a lot of things. I learned a lot of things from Ash. And all right, remember, Chris, we are an educating company. We want to teach people how to fish, as we use the thing, not just give people money. We want to educate people so they never have to, listen, when you teach someone the right way, it goes for the rest of their lives and they can turn on and teach. And that's really what Oblast is about. But again, it's not there yet. It will be soon when people start generating commissions and money. Because what good is Oblast right now if founders aren't making the money that they want to? But when they do make that money, Oblast is going to be unstoppable. I promise you that. But there's going to be guidelines and rules, and Ash Mufareh is going to set all those up. So don't go out and try to do your own Oblast project, because that's not what we're doing. You want to go out there and help people still? Oh my God, yes, please. Please do that by all means. There's a lot that you can still do for people out there. I had a great time with my family yesterday. I literally shut my phone off, which, to be honest, was a big mistake. When I got home, I had a nightmare, but I shut my phone off for almost the entire day yesterday, and I gave it all to my family because it was important. And I'm going to let you all know, family is the most important thing, not only for me, but for everyone. I believe that. If you are having issues in your family, you're fighting, and that's normal, per se. That's normal to fight with your family members. The priest or the pastor at this church woke up a lot of people yesterday. So there's nothing wrong with arguing. Just make sure it doesn't get to a level where you're not talking to each other. And always talk, regardless if we argue or we're in this family, we're gonna have arguments. That's part of it. It's part of being in a family. Just remember, just to be nice, be respectful, agree to disagree, which I love that one. And that's all we got to do. Onpassive is going to change the world for the better. So to show, my thing is, we don't ever want to show any kind of mean or harsh, because other people already do that for us. We don't need that from founders. So the founders out there who aren't sure what's really going on, I ask you to plug into the notes they put in the back office, an update section in O Founders. Please read those notes and you'll see what's going on. Don't be negative toward a company that's completely working its brains off for you, that's going to take care of you, because we still have some negativity out there. I don't want to see it. Please don't send it to me. You won't like me. I turned from Mr. Oblast to, I'm in a mess. I'm going to be upset. So I don't want to be upset at all. I want to show people what Onpassive is all about, helping each other. But if you come at me with negative, I will privately go back at you with positive negativity to show you why. So I love every one of you, and don't think I don't. Marty DeGarmo loves every one of you, and don't think he don't. We go out of our way to do what's right for this company. We go out of our way to protect this company, protect Ash Mufareh, to protect the foundership. We do this all the time. We will never do anything that says, oh, hey, Chris and Marty, you're making a buck. I heard that one too. We don't make a dime off any of you, trust me. When we're putting stuff in the back office like that yesterday, that is to help you, because you helped us. Remember what Ash said? Help me to help you. One of my favorite sayings I used in at work all the time. Help me to help you. In other words, I'm asking you to help me. You guys have put out so much information that we didn't see. We were able to turn it in to Muhammad, Ash, the tech team, and a lot of things have a lot quicker. Sometimes they don't know, they don't see things, or they miss things. Most of the time, they know everything. But every once in a while, someone will go by them. And without you guys, we wouldn't know some of this stuff. So I appreciate the feedback constantly. It has helped not only us, not only Onpassive, but not only Ash Mufareh with everything that's going on in Onpassive. And I want to tell you this right now. Be proud of that. Be proud of that. Mark Zuckerberg didn't give you that option, did he? But you use his product every day, don't you? Let's change that. Ash Mufareh has been so transparent, showing us everything that's going on. Let's use his products. Okay. Connect is the bomb right now. Get out there. Listen, send it to your family members for a free trial. So you can I have a lot of family that are out of state, my state. Talk to them through it. Use it. They're going to love it. I promise you that. All right, Marty. I don't have much. I have tons of stuff to do today, so my phone will kind of be off and on. Go to Heroes. Ask those tough questions in Heroes. Never on a Corbett. I'm going to say it again. Go to Heroes every single weekend. I think it's 2:00, and ask your questions. We got qualified people on there that will give you great answers. But we don't want to bring in those answers to a corporate. We want information on the corporate webinars. Remember that. Marty DeGarmo, and we're praying for everyone always. Back to you, brother.
All right, boom. A couple things. I'm going to do a little poll here, and I need you to answer in the YouTube channel if you can. It's not important. The intro video that I play where the guy goes, "Ladies and gentlemen," thumbs up, you like it, or you want me to change it? Some people think it's too harsh. I thought it was pretty cool, but if you don't like it, I'm going to go majority rules. Chris likes it. I kind of like it. Some, it's too harsh. Let me know. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Thumbs down means the thumbs down will win, and I'll make a new one. Next one. My grandson Jaden. He's about 6'1" now. He's 12 years old. He's got a size 14 shoe or some crazy thing. He got a virus and wound up getting a sore throat. Now he's got bumps all over his legs. They took him to the emergency room. He said, yeah, he had a virus and he could barely walk. His legs hurt, his calves hurt. I'm like, oh my God, what now? Of course, we prayed about it. He went. The doctor said, it's just inflammation settling after the virus. He should be fine. He's still having trouble walking. Prayers would be nice. I believe in that. Some people don't bring religion in. That is me. I believe in prayer. So if you think about it, please say a prayer. If you believe that or whatever for Jaden, I want to get him so he's okay. Because at 6'1", I'm not giving him a piggyback ride. Okay, so that would be well appreciated. But again, if you like the intro video, thumbs up. If you want me to change it, I'll change it. So far, I see nothing but thumbs up. Oh, scary. Levine Bennett said it's too scary. That's what I'm hearing too. That's why.
And how many of you like our lateness every day? Listen, here's what happens. Greg Lincoln says, why is Marty always late? It's not just Marty. Sometimes things come up as we're about to start, and we have to discuss how we're going to talk about it, or should we talk about it. So we do have a communication, and we start at about 20 minutes to 10. And sometimes things go over, and I'm like, wait, let's discuss this. And one thing.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, we want to make sure we deliver in a good way, positive way, and sometimes I go to bed at 3, right? 2 or 3, 2:30, and I'm up. No, and I'm up like at 6, and I have videos that I try to bring in and show you. So I have to modify them and work on them, and that takes till almost 10. Well, then the info from the night I want to talk to Chris about because we want to be updated. I can't do the webinars at 12. It's not good for my family. So I'm sorry if we're a little bit late. I'll try to get more on time. But yeah, that is the reason. There's no excuse. It's just fact. That's why. So anyway, and I'm seeing that most people, it's up and down. The women, some of the women like it. Oh, Minna said, yeah.
Lucy said, what would be the reason they don't like it? I think it's exciting. It's like a build-up.
No, they said it's kind of scary voice.
Well, maybe you should just do from 5 seconds instead of 10 seconds.
Oh, still the same voice.
Listen, my voice is scary too, but I can't change it.
Yeah, okay, here's another survey. Who wants to get rid of Kristen's voice? I'm just kidding.
Oh, man, you opened that one right up.
Everybody's putting thumbs up.
Oh, and you know what? I want to thank, again, I forgot Collins and Robin for coming in and helping out Marty while I wasn't there. I appreciate that. Always looking forward to both of you guys. If I'm on the road and I can't happen, I know who my go-to guys and gals are. Appreciate for you guys coming in. Not filling in because I have to fill in. I have bigger shoes to fill when you guys come on here. So I appreciate what you did and the help you gave us. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart.
Okay, I got info. Love you all. We've been 35 minutes. We're good.
Wow, that was fast. Thank you.
And now there's thumbs down. They love the way you sound, Chris.
Yeah. You sure they say get rid of them? All right, I got a lot of work to do, and so do you.